Hey, what's up, guys? It's Peter, and it's time for another web stream. We're doing Final Fantasy X. I was not expecting to do anything involving Final Fantasy X anytime soon, but here we are. This isn't my first time playing through this game, and I haven't played through it in a while. My hope is that it's better than I remember, because I really did not like this one, and yeah, this one is considered like a fan favorite. People love this fucking. I really didn't like it, but we're gonna get right into it. No, this isn't gonna be like the Lightning Returns one where it took me forever to get to the fucking point. So let's go, new game, baby. Oh shit, yeah, fucking regular sphere grid. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, go with the original. Because what's the point? Alright, here we go. This score is nice, but one of my issues with this game a big one is the art direction. Not so much on the main cast, except for Wakka's hair. Like, I think their outfits are relatively fine, but all the NPCs in this game look absolutely fucking ridiculous. And the voice acting in this game, it's not awful, but it's at that weird point where actors didn't know how seriously they should take video games, and it shows. And some like, I don't like some of the voice choices, particularly Tidus. Every time he talks, it sounds like whining, and he just has an unlikable voice. And Wakka is distracting for me because he's John DiMaggio, he's Bender, and he sounds like Jamaican. He sounds like Bender fucked Hermes. So it's incredibly distracting for me. Well, some of the and Lulu, I mean, intentionally is kind of emotionless, but that kind of drives me crazy when she dumps exposition, and she does dump exposition a lot, because then it just becomes, it sounds really boring. I know some people don't like how the faces look in the HD version. It doesn't really bother me. The original didn't look amazing. Oh, come on, Onubo Matsu. Let's get to the point. Listen to my story.
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
If I liked it, see, a voice change for Tidus would be a great idea, because his character isn't like the worst as he's written, but the way he delivers the lines just makes me want to punch him in his face. A deeper voice would have helped, definitely. I wish I could set this to Japanese voices, but for some reason they won't let me. Although I can have Japanese text. I mean, I can read a decent amount of Japanese, but the fuck, I'd still be talking in English. Like, look at these. Like, why are these people wearing? They look like they're wearing fucking. She's wearing a skirt and a fucking. It looks like almost a skateboarding helmet, but it's a beanie, and he's got a frisbee on his head. Like, the art direction is ridiculous. And it's that awkward PS2 era animation. Doesn't hold. It looks so bad by today's standards, but like, you give it a pass. All right, I'm playing as Tidus. Lucky me.
No problem.
Oh, it's actually a ball in this version. See, like, one thing that annoys me in this is, like, they give you the option to name Tidus, but you can't name any other party member, so it's like, why even bother giving me the option to name this guy if I can't name the other party members? Like, what fucking sense does that make? At least in fucking Zelda, when you name Link, you're only playing as Link, so that makes sense. This is stupid. That's a minor gripe. Oh. It's a minor gripe.
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Okay, that was fun. More fans.
Your autograph?
Of course.
Like, her outfit isn't as annoying or just as weird as some of the other ones. It's still odd, but it's not like, why are you wearing that sort of outfit?
I'll do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
Each block in the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
I wanted to say that kid looks like Bobby Hill, but then I remembered Bobby Hill's voice actress is in fucking 10-2.
Thank you for the...
Playing Shinra. Actually, I don't know if... I forget if Shinra's in this game.
Gotta go.
Not, obviously not Final Fantasy VII Shinra.
Teach us how to blitz!
Oh, and fucking Blitzball. Blitzball sucks. I don't know why anyone fucking likes Blitzball. It is so fucking boring and so lame. Like, I didn't like the card games in 9 or 8, but I would rather play them than fucking Blitzball. And I hate that this game forces you to play Blitzball at one point. It's the lamest fucking sport, and there's no real reward to winning that first fucking Blitzball game. You just get, like, standard, like, items for leveling up that you can get from any enemy ever. So it's like, what the fuck's even the point? It's a little bit more entertaining when it's a game I haven't played, or I have played before, than one I haven't played before. But I like to do first impressions. This, I don't need first impressions. I played this shit before. And Tidus' outfit is stupid. Like, honestly, out of the main cast, I think Tidus has the one of the dumber outfits.
I was in a coffee shop running away from
And
home
Waka's
when
hair is
everything was-
stupid.
Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much.
See, when this game is
Reminisce, folks.
very linear, which I do
Anyway,
not like
10
at
years
all,
later, the Jack
especially for
Memorial Cup
Final
tournament is
Fantasy.
today.
But this one
Two teams
really
that won through
was
to
the
finals
first to
are, of
use
course,
like
the A's from A East and the
I wouldn't say
Devils from C
it was the first to use fully 3D backdrops, not in the same way that 7, 8, and 9 uses like pre-rendered pictures. This one is like fully interactive. Like this, yeah,
I'm gonna be late.
pre-rendered, but
Hey,
this
let
one
go
really
of me.
This one really showcased the PS2 in a lot of good ways. Like, graphically, I don't really have a problem with this game, but this came out when Square, I think the PlayStation, as much as I love the Final Fantasy games that came out on the original PlayStation, I mean, I love 7, like 8, 9, but like as much as, like those were good though, but like ever since the PlayStation era, they've even said they've had an unhealthy obsession with graphics, and in the later games it shows because graphics do take a front seat and gameplay takes a back seat, and I don't like that. But like I can see in 2001, this would blow your fucking mind if the last one you played was 9, and 9 had gorgeous cutscenes, like gorgeous FMVs, but like seeing this is just like a whole new fucking thing. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, but it looks awesome for the time. And of course, like, you know, this is the HD version, so yeah, it's cleaned up, but not necessarily rebuilt from the ground up or anything. Yeah, I forgot about this music. Well, yeah, 10, when they started doing the heavy metal, it was losing me. There's a lot of great music in this game, but the metal shit is really bad. I'd rather listen to Crazy Chocobo. We all know how much I love me some Crazy Chocobo. I do love how they make Blitzball look awesome. It does not play awesome. Why do they put you in a sphere, like a sphere of water, but you can only go horizontally? You can't go up or down. Like, what's the fucking... It might as well just be a flat plane then. And I don't know why Orin constantly carries his arm around like in a sling, even though it's fine. That one dude looked like 6'9", like shitty rapper. Oh god, his voice. This came out around, yeah, like 2001. There's a lot of water in games back then. Like Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker. A lot of the GameCube stuff specifically revolved around water. And this, our main hero is a water... What did Spoonie say in his one review? A water polo star. And he uses like a sword full of water. And yeah, this... Guys, I don't care what you say. This is like where the hallway was tested.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
God, your voice sucks. I wanted to set him to Japanese so I can not be so annoyed by his voice, but I can't unless... The fuck's buttons the start menu? I guess they're not gonna let me do that until I do this. Like, look at that map. It's a line. It just gets a pass compared to 13 because it branches off into other places. Yeah, I don't think Square Enix had direct voice actors.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait!
No, one thing that should be noted is that the famous laughing scene that nobody likes is actually worse in Japanese. Like, I know that whole scene's supposed to be awkward, and it could have been charming, but his voice is just so bad. But the Japanese one, yeah, that one is kind of worse.
Sin?
I have a very strong love-hate relationship with this game's oh god, this makes him look so lame. But I have such a love-hate relationship with this game's combat system. Like, I like being able to tag party members in and out. I like that they have their own, like, unique characteristics again. What I don't like is how pre-programmed and predetermined the enemy placement is. Because so many times you'll be in an area where you're like, I want to level Rika, but I can't because the enemies in this area, she can't do anything against them because their type is just the opposite of hers. So I have to use Waka for this area because Rika is super useless when you're going up against those enemies. Like they really predetermine which enemies can be defeated by which characters, to the point where it feels like you're not quite like they're not quite just putting an enemy in front of you so you could kill it and be at the appropriate level that they want you to be at, but it's not that far off. Yeah. But I don't hate the combat system in this game. It's not the worst.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Fucking because the lightning returns, I'm like half expecting to be able to block. I was not expecting to do this game after lightning returns. I was actually not going to do a Final Fantasy thing. Except for, well, there was going to be something Final Fantasy down the line, but I wasn't expecting... I definitely was not expecting 10. And there's going to be a 10-2 as well. So, yeah, it's going to be Final Fantasy for a while, guys. Yay. Seems to be what I'm associated with the most these days. And even beyond, like, just recently. Like, I have 3 long-ass, hour-long reviews of Final Fantasy games on my channel. It's just a Final Fantasy channel, and it was never intended to be that way. Oh well. Break off from it at one point when people stop asking me to do Final Fantasy. I'm doing this upon request. I wasn't planning on doing this shit.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Oh. I forgot all about that shit. See, if he's just casting Demi, I don't have to worry about it. It's not gonna kill me. It's just gonna make me weaker constantly. Yeah, this is fun. Go ahead, do your worst. See? You ain't gonna kill me. So weird, I'm doing this now. This is middle of December that I'm recording this. But this video is not gonna be public until fucking late January, early February. That's how far I'm planning this shit down the line. But also because just January in general is a slow month for this channel, in case you haven't already noticed. I'm sure I made good on that promise. Just because, oh my god, December, and especially the Lightning Returns review. What a fucking nightmare those were. This is great. Go ahead. Have fun. I bet noobs would heal that shit. Hey, Demi's gonna kill me. Because 10 wasn't like 7. 10 wasn't a lot of people's first Final Fantasy game. Yeah, please put shit right in the stream. Still can't bring up the menu.
What are you laughing at, old man? Alright, let's get out of here.
We're expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I just hate his voice. And he has a good voice. I forget the dude's name. I was looking at his history. He's got a good voice and he's got an excellent range. I don't know why they made him sound so fucking lame here. I do forget the guy's name. I feel bad. I saw a video where he did a bunch of impressions and his impressions were great. Why do you suck so much here? And fucking this game has one of the worst Final Fantasy villains. And just one of the most cliche fucking villains, too. He's got the worst design of any villain ever in the history of Final Fantasy. Seymour, oh my fucking god, his design is just trash.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll...
And his motivation is just like the last 3 Final Fantasy villains in a row. I will save everybody by destroying the world. It's the same shit where destruction is the greater good. It's so tired. Like, fucking... I like the villains that had an actual plan or a reason or something. Like, Kefka is just an insane person. I can dig that. I can dig just a crazy guy. Sephiroth wanted to become a god. I can dig that. Even fucking Buna Velza in 13.3, he was just trying to make a new world. But with people that he could, like, control, basically. But fucking Caius and Seymour are so fucking... And well, I don't even remember the villain of 9 who wears a fucking bikini. Like, oh, it's the same shit. You just want death. And this game does such a piss poor job of giving death any sort of significance. Because they keep saying, like, oh, the souls of the dead, they eventually, if they're not sent away by a summoner, they grow bitter and they start to hate people. It's like, well, what if you were a living person that hated people? What if you were a prick? Then what's the consequence of being dead? You are just immortal. Like, fuck, okay, yeah, you're dead, but if no one sends you, you're great, and no one would even know you're fucking dead. Like, what this game does with death is so fucking stupid. Like, it could be interesting, but it really just, like, minimizes what it means to die. Because, yeah, if you're a prick, there's no reason to worry about someone dying. Like, 10-2 showcased what death does to someone better with, oh, I forget his fucking name. The guy who looks like Tidus. Like, he was a good person in life and became a vengeful spirit. That makes sense. A good person becomes bitter because they're dead and all that shit. But not Seymour, motherfucker. Should I let him fall?
This is it. This is your story.
You don't have much time.
It all begins here.
Oh god, this is the worst sound in the world yet. I was gonna take my headphones off for that, but then I realized this shit's not playing through the headphones. God, when the white is on my face, it's really showing my age. I don't like that.
Hey!
Hey, you can see my kitty. Yeah, that's my cat. Oh, there he is. That's my cat Patches. He's very much asleep. He's a lazy, shitless bum. It's a good use of scrolling 2D images to give the illusion of 3D. Like, you notice it more on this HD version, but I can imagine back in the day it would be more impressive. I haven't played the PS2 version forever. I mean, why would you after the HD versions? No, go down, you cunt! Go down and deal with your daddy issues.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy.
He sounds like an 80s like
think
coming of
I
age
had a dream.
protagonist.
A dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me. So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Like, the dialogue's not the worst thing, but oh my god, his voice is awful. I'm gonna bitch about that so much. Because it's like the perfect example of bad voice acting ruining a character. Like, even without that, Tidus isn't the greatest character, but the voice acting makes him so unlikable. Because it's just so...
Anybody there? Oren!
Like, stuff like this, I don't mind his voice as much, but when he's doing this, like, deep, complex narrator, and he sound... when he's doing that deep, complex narration bullshit, it kind of reminds me of How to Train Your Dragon. I love those movies, but Hiccup's voice actor, you know, we need peace, where are my dragons? Like, it just doesn't fit, and this voice does not fit. Finally, I can bring up the menu. Can I configure anything? Now, I don't even know if this controller supports vibration, but why not? Let's have it on. Yeah, okay. Don't even get me fucking started on the spear grid. The introduction of manual leveling. And like I don't mind manual leveling in like something like Fable, where it feels like you're actually getting stronger, and like you have to go somewhere to upgrade. You can't just do it where you are, because when you have it this way, it just incentivizes the player to almost always hit pause after every battle to try to upgrade, and it just makes you spend too much time on the menu. And this is stupid too. Learning the Albet language. I don't even know if this does anything. Yeah, I don't think so. But like, they're not. The characters aren't saying anything magical or special. It's nothing that would make the story any better or worse. Like when Wind Waker did their New Game Plus mode, you could understand Hylian, and it was just nothing. I mean, with Wind Waker, it was kind of cool in the sense that the characters that were speaking Hylian were actually speaking major spoilers, and it gives a reason why you weren't allowed to understand it the first time around. But this is just the dumbest shit. They're just saying what anyone would assume they're saying. It actually sounds like German.
What do we have here? No, can't read it.
Don't worry, I read it for you, pal. Oh, chest. Like in this one, I don't think. It's been a while since I played 8 and 9. I know 7 doesn't usually do this, but very few times did the previous Final Fantasy games let you have the camera like move with you, like track you. In 7 they did it a couple times, particularly when you went to the city of the ancients. But more often than not, it was reserved for like special things. In this game, it's like constant. So it does a good job of giving you a more cinematic feel. And I think that's what distracted people back in the day from realizing how linear it was. At least for a while, because people don't seem to... I don't know why. People don't bitch about that as much as I think they should. Because that's one of my major gripes of this game, is how linear it is. And if it wasn't Final Fantasy, it wouldn't bother me as much. But when you have... The PlayStation games especially gave you these big open worlds, and fucking 6's world was so... 6 gave you 2 fucking worlds, and you loved exploring them. And this game gives you essentially hallway 1.0. 13 perfected the hallway. This is just the test out for the hallway. I still stand by 9 was also pretty linear, but not as extreme as it got later. Honestly, I can't even say 9 is linear. It's just all the fleshed out shit, all the shit you'd want to be at is condensed to one continent, and the rest of the world is just not interesting. And the side quests in 9 suck. Especially that Chocobo one. Like, what the fucking pluck around or dig around the map randomly. I could bitch about 9 too. Maybe I'll do a Raining Spider-Man for 9 at some point. Not that 9's even... I fucking bring up 9 a lot. 9 is not a bad game. It's just... it was a frustrating game for me. But we're not here to talk about 9. We're talking about 10. 10 is frustrating. I do like this battle music. There's some nice battle music. It's different because... going back to 9 reused the classic like Final Fantasy VI combat, like the do 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 do. This is like a nice little derivative. The transition between battles and cutscenes is actually very nice and seamless in this game. That thing looks like something out of fucking Panzer Dragoon Saga. Particularly with the thing on the stomach, that just screams like one of the... I think the first boss in Panzer Dragoon Saga had something like that. Please don't break my butt. I forget if this is one of those fights you have to just lose. Oh, he's just gonna constantly cut away half of my health, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, it's basically one of those fake fights. Oh, the controller does vibrate. Alright. It was sitting on my crotch when it did that. It felt nice. Oh, right on the crotch again. I just put my controller there. It's in my hand now, perverts. My dick, not the controller. So stupid.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
Shut up, Meg.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I'm totally okay with Final Fantasy games starting off linear, as long as they open up at some point, and not like 13. 13's idea of opening up was like, okay, now level grind for us. This game's idea opening up sucks too. It was like, okay, you're not gonna be able to fly around Spirit and look at it, but we're gonna give you a little list, and we're gonna call it an airship, and you can pick from the list where you want to go back to instead of walking there, because fuck you. I hate that shit. That's such a lie that this game is non-linear or open world in any way or whatever. Spirit sucks. It's another save point already. Yes, I always overwrite unless I'm doing something that requires me to save the file. Stop talking for a second. There it is. Is this where I just came from? I think it might be. I'm half the time not even paying attention. I'm looking at how cute my cat is sleeping in the background. Isn't that right, Patches? Yeah, I ain't listening. Asshole cat. The black one looked up, though. Fun fact about my black cat. Its name is Black Cat. Just like the woman from the Spider-Man comics, which is ironic because my name is Peter Parker. Like legitimately it's Peter Parker. Like Spider-Man. So you can see how fucking original I am. My name is owned by Marvel. These kind of like really brief camera changes are kind of annoying. I'm a little stuffy, guys. Mostly because it's fucking middle of December. It's cold. I do like that the first two bosses in this game that you fight can't kill you because they just constantly just take away pieces of your health. At least in 7 the first boss could kill you. And 6. And 8. And like all the other ones.
I need food.
Shut your fucking face. Stop with the white, it's making me look old.
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Yeah, this whole crying thing is a little ham-fisted. Like, we don't need to be constantly told that our hero is a crybaby.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
With the white, I swear to God, stop it. I'm smart this time. The game controller is in my hand and not on my crotch.
Break!
Can this boss actually hurt me? I'm using a different capture software this time too. I'm using FBX. I was using Lightning Returns is actually nice in the sense that I could use Mauve AVI screen capture, and it worked really well because otherwise I was using Fraps, and I hate using Fraps. Not because the software is bad or the video quality is bad, because it's really good, but the file size that you get from Fraps is unreasonably large. Like I'm talking like multiple 100 gigs sometimes. And it's not like it's capturing 4K footage. I usually run my stuff at 720. It was just so excessive, and I didn't want to use Fraps because with Fraps, what I have to do every time so that shit's not clogging up my computers, after I finish capturing footage of the game, I would put it in Premiere and then export it at 720, and it comes out at a more reasonable file size. God, these outfits are so stupid. Particularly Rika's outfit. Like, what is that? But this software, the file size is on the bigger side, but it's not nearly as bad as
You on my
Fraps.
side? Cool!
Rika sucks. Oh, okay. How nice of you. See these ability spheres, I hate this shit. Could they pick a different, like, color? Because it looks like I was just looking at her ass crack. What am I supposed to feel here?
That was close. Hey, let me go!
Redek Drak! Fin Irisa Tekika! Wa Edeku! Kemet?
Fen! Trivet Grisa!
Draunia Drakisha Tain.
Even better, Tapuneket Vedrit!
What is she doing?
Kuno.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this. Bullshit, she's that strong. Her fucking stats suck. If she couldn't throw, she'd be useless. I should stop leaning back, but it's just so gosh darn cozy, guys. Especially once I'm done recording this, I get to go see Into the Spider-Verse. Now that dates this immediately, and I will be filming an Unmasked immediately after it. So, this is like behind the scenes of 2 months ago.
Hey, that
Oh.
hurts!
Usujek, right?
Whoa. Okay.
They made that guy, her brother, so much worse in 10-2.
Right.
I am the Great Saiyan Man!
I said I don't understand.
Akuma!
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me? All right, I'll work.
And another save point. Very generous with the save points. Oops, no. There. Overwrite the data. I don't give a shit. Oh, okay.
Suchait! Kadofun se te damo!
Oh, almost forgot.
I hate this fucking thing. This is awful. This is so stupid. They turned the process of leveling. Not only do you have to do it manually, but it's a fucking puzzle. Just to level up. Yeah, see, this is the thing. They're like always plan ahead. Like you have to memorize a fucking map just to level up. Like, look at this. This tutorial is still going, and it's just had a fucking level. I hate this shit. I think my phone just went off. Who's texting me? Oh boy. It's the guy who plays Waluigi Santa Claus in Final Fantasy 13 review. Or 13.3 review. We film that scene tomorrow. Oh fuck! No! No! Oh my god! What? No! 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 Oh fuck me! Fuck you, game! You're gonna fucking troll me like that? Guy asked me a question in a language I don't understand, and then it's like a trick. He's asking me if I want to do the tutorial again. I don't know what the fuck he said. So trick me to do a tutorial again, and I can't fucking skip it. Fuck you, game. So now I'm just gonna sit here fucking jerking off and hitting A. Are you guys having fun yet? Fucking cunt shit, fuck dick. Oh my god, I'm still doing this. I have dedicated way too much time to this fucking sphere grid already. I hate this fucking thing. Yes, I can see how much of my time you want to waste, game. I am never talking to you again. I guess talk to Rika again.
Found some ancient ruins right beneath us. It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
Roger.
I think this is the first Final Fantasy game where you can actually swim. They don't really, yeah, they don't really utilize that often. I don't mind the random encounters in this game. Like, it's not, they're not the worst. But like the thing I hate again is still how pre-programmed they feel. Oh, can I go to the sphere grid? Can I do anything? God, I hate everything about this fucking thing. I hate everything about the sphere grid. Is the sphere grid worse than the Crystarium? I don't know. It might be. The Crystarium is lame, but like at least it's keeping in Final Fantasy 13 tradition. At least it's linear. I mean, in that the Crystarium might as well not exist. Oops, it turned around. Okay. I wish they established, like, in the beginning that Blitzball players can just hold their breath this long. Because I don't have... I mean, that would explain Tidus, at least. Like, how amazingly long he can hold his breath. But what about Rika? Like, you think her being in Al Bhed, like, the society that focuses on technology, there's, like, technology involved with how she's holding her breath this long. But there might be. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a couple of years. This game goes a little bit overboard with the motion blur. I do like that they borrowed that aspect of Chrono Trigger where the enemy's position can determine how many enemies you hit at once. I like that. Like, seriously, they should have just given her a different pair of pants. I feel like I'm staring right at her ass. God, that thing is ugly. Okay, bye. God, that thing is just hideous to look at. I forgot about these. Japanese and here with the tentacles. I don't know if I should bother giving Rika a potion, but I'm gonna. Well, can I not heal Rika? Oh. Wait, there we go. It's weird. Here you are. Here is your potion. And this is my story. I just noticed his little shield there. I remember him having that. I like how she hits him and he's like, well, the other guy, I'm gonna hit him. See again, tries to hit Tidus when Rika punches him in the face. It's like, wait a minute, fuck Tidus. Tidus, more like tedious. I'm gonna chum. Oh boy, I can't wait to get some more spheres so I can use them on my sphere grid that I love so much. Yay! Ooh, sphere level went up. That's great. More time for the sphere grid. My favorite thing in the world. Okay, it's a little ridiculous right here. At some point, Tita should need air. Yeah, I spent the last 10 minutes underwater.
Futra Ersch! Tradanuk van een nek.
I'm a dog.
Roof Tunkadi.
He even said roof.
Where? Wicheta!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Yeah, but we hate you. Sorry.
Hungry.
I brought you your prison slum, even though you can leave at any point. Why'd they even take him prisoner? Boy, that
too fast.
It didn't age well.
Hey!
Hey!
Hello there. What is your name?
Oh, we can get to that now.
Riku?
Oh, it's Riku. Was I calling her
You
Rika?
really do understand.
Actually, Riku means you're a fucking cunt in Al Bhed. Didn't you know that, Titus? You poor bastard.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Ooh, I know one word of the Al Bhed language.
Guys,
That's...
anyway.
Oh, that'll make translating a whole lot easier.
We're Al Bhed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Al Bhed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Al Bhed is.
Where are you from?
Xanarkin. I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes.
Oh, that was some
Did
good
you-
animation.
Hit your head or something?
You guys hit me?
Oh, right. Do you remember anything before that?
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand. About life there, Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light. I just said things as they came to mind. But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin. Don't worry, you'll be better in no time. They say your head gets funny when Sin is near. Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays Blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago? But I saw Sin attack Xanarkand. You're saying that happened 1,000 years ago? No way!
Okay, guys. We're gonna call it because I have to get ready to go to the movie theater. So, yeah, that's it for this episode of WebStream. I don't think I'm going to do another one for this game just because RPGs are incredibly time-consuming to record, and really, who wants to watch me play through 40 hours of the same game? So, that's it. I will see you guys next time, and hopefully the review for this game turned out to your liking, because this is going to be posted after the review. So, until next time, take care. Hey guys, if you enjoy my content, then you should follow me on Twitter, where I post channel updates and information on upcoming videos. You can find the link in the description. Thanks for watching.